Welcome back to Pops and Partners. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're of course still playing as Swabia. We are trying to have everything come up. Mulhouse. We have to fully decentralize the empire. Period. Because we already are the emperor. We have obviously issues with authority growth. Who's at war? Who is doing this to me? I mean, the fact that Regensburg has an army up there makes me think, yeah, that's a big war even. You defend against Flanders. Now, what did you do? You attacked Burgundy. Didn't they ally Burgundy? Didn't. Why didn't they ally Burgundy? I thought I had this planned at least. I don't want this war at all. Not only do I not want them to eat Burgundy, I also want the Empire to be at peace so we get more of that stuff. Now this is your conquest of Burgundy, right? Flanders, imperialist war, I guess. But still, that's essentially conquest of Burgundy. If I were to tell you I want to enforce peace, you're probably gonna say no, very much no. I don't want peace. I fear you, but I don't want peace. Game. Now, who would I be fighting if I were to intervene in this? Flanders, Provence, Pomerania, and Guerra. Unfortunately, I believe I would not be war leader. Which is unfortunate because I really want to make the Pomeranians into a proper religion, but we, as a junior partner, we can't separate peace another junior partner. So we couldn't do that. I mean, we're kind of busy in an Ottoman War too, but that's over sometime soon. Unfortunately, I did restart the game in between last recording and this one, so my whole peace deal went away. Have a nice little nap. Still the same day I'm recording. I think it's episode number 5 for today. Which is not usually something I usually do, but since I'm going on vacation, I'm gonna need some episodes for you guys to watch in the meantime. I believe these as well, right here. I think this is a peace deal. Yeah, 82%. That sounds familiar. All right. Doesn't fix my problem with the empire. Yeah, but if I can't reinforce peace, I mean I can join, but that doesn't, and I still have to fight the whole war. I can just ask for Burgundy back afterwards, I think. Hopefully. Or we'd have to run like Imperial Ban or something. No, that's not how that works. Imperial Ban is just for people who are not in the Empire. So if they refuse to return the land, then you have to still ask for it back, and then when they say no, you get a CB. I believe that's how that works. Let's finish up our Ottoman War, but also let's spend some of our Pope money here, because I haven't spent any of it. Have I invested? I have invested. Whoa. The Pope itself has invested 200 influence becoming the next Curia controller. Okay, I'm out. I still don't really care about any of this stuff. Oh, legitimacy, never mind. Oh, but I already have that running. Could do stability, but why? Yeah, but I need to spend some. I guess I might as well buy up my stability. Sure. At least that way the stability events we could get will be turned into apparently 50 admin. And that means we just spent our 100 points that, or 90 points that would have, are capped anyway, to buy 50 admin in the future, which is okay. And we have the stability now. I guess that's not the worst of all outcomes if you have nothing else to spend it on well. I mean, Bulgaria. Oh, I did in the break between episodes, I added all of Hungary to the empire, former Hungary. So that's why we just got the pop-up that we can force Bulgaria to join the empire. Now Bulgaria is a filthy heretic, so I'm not super sure that I want to do that. I mean, I can force them in and then force their religion. I don't think I can do both in one war. They probably have too much development to do that, yeah. 58% war score cost. I don't know how much the Force into Empire thing costs, but I bet it's a lot. I mean, it would be a big surprise if it wasn't a decent amount, right? We could probably easily end this war if we were just to piece out the Gazimukian people. So why don't I walk onto Lukia, which really should be part of Avaria anyway. Poor Avaria. Rarely gets to live. Admin power, ahead of time in tech. Go ahead and... Nope, that's not development. That's also not development. This is development. I did not turn anything on in Varast, but I could. So why don't we just do it? We do use trade over here, so why not? Encourage development and pop some points in there. Now, I think I'm going to build some heavy boats. I discussed building heavies earlier already, and mostly for the reason that I wanted to be able to do, maybe not, maybe not, that I want to be able to deal with like the Danish Navy. But one thing I neglected to think about was the fact that we can use our, can't cross here, it's fine, that we can use that for finally progressing in our mission tree over here. Can finally create a grand fleet, then dominate trade and expand overseas. Although I don't know what we need for this. Not on the same continent as them. Yeah, maybe we're not gonna get that one anytime soon, or at all, really. You are kind of threatening here. You might eat my poor little small stack there. Let's bring in some threat. Maybe they run away. You guys honestly meet up and merge up. We're not going to take anything down here this time, but we might come back and because we have a mission to create the Kingdom of Jerusalem, which requires us to control Aleppo, Palestine, and Syria, which we certainly could do in another war if that's what we desire. Now, you ladies. I can't believe Circassia is alive, but Avaria is not. That's just not fair. If you're wondering why I'm going on about Avaria, that was my first ever campaign on this channel. Going for... what's it even called, the achievement? Forget. You're essentially grabbing Hungary as Avaria. But I forget what it's called. It's been such a long time. It was like 2017. It's been a while. It's been a while. 82%. We can probably piece out here if we want to. And we can. Now I really want to do this as well though. Break your guarantee of Venice so I can punch into Venice. So we need a bit more war score. And we're also gonna lose a 1 stack because once again somebody didn't pay attention. I've been losing a lot of 1 stacks this campaign. Because Ottomans always come out of nowhere. Pop. I've also been eating a lot of 1 stacks, not like we haven't. Now you're going to Abkhazia, interesting, so I just want to do that. You are going away, you're running to Mansour. Let's chase you down maybe. But focus on this one, try to... yeah, you stopped. Good. You fight me in those steps? Feel free. Send some backup. And these are coming in, but I have my people on their heels. Hot on their heels, so that should be fine. What about actually taking Varast here? With the small stacks. It's a disadvantage of not having any vessels anymore. We don't have people to mob up these random stacks that are running around. And to take back the land. How close are you? 10 reasons. Where are you running? 10. Can I catch you anywhere? I doubt it. Yeah. No. Get you there, get you there. I mean, if we get the siege here, we didn't. And then we can certainly peace out Ghazi. And yeah, they're almost ready to peace out as it is. I could split here, but I think with the 49%, I'm just gonna take a chance on that. And then when we take Ghazi, then the Ottomans should be happy enough to peace out. Probably both from the wars. Oh, I did not see that one coming. And we took a river crossing? Ouch. I'll march you in there. Yeah, and I didn't even... Okay, I screwed up here a lot. I'm trying to rescue that, but we might be too late. And we might just keep on putting lambs to the slaughter here. Ah, this is probably gonna work. But it certainly wasn't how we should have been doing this. As Akarak, Ottomans have a bunch of rebels that should also reduce their happiness to be in the war. But they're still not out. Okay. I'm gonna crush your people in Man and then see what you have to say for yourself. Most of these are sitting on forts, which is very nice for me. Oh yes, ongoing battle, that's why they're not piecing out, I assume. And yeah, that was quite costly. I mean, we still gave as good as, even better than we took. And we killed more expensive things, but yeah. Alright, here we go. 3 reasons too many. Well, 2 too many, I guess. So we can have 2 clicks of... Just 1 click of money, apparently. Oh, because we're over... Probably, yeah, we're exceeding war score, that's why it's more expensive. Alright. We take all of the Balkans. All of the Balkans. And we grab another oil trees with Venice, and we grab some ducats. We get a bunch of aggressive expansion, but it only hits the Ottomans, who will have a long peace deal with us, which should be fine. And we get 1,000,000 power protection. And we're gonna have to release a subject because we're gonna go over. We're overextending here, and you never want to be over 100% overextension. I don't know that there's any. Well, can probably construct some sort of situation which is worth it, but I doubt there are many of those. Set the demand, piece them out, gain a whole frick ton of land. Now, before we do anything here, I cannot add... This game confuses me. Why is there no Add to Empire button now? This whole trade company and Add to Empire button confusion is... It's confusing. Wait, what's that province? I can make a trade company in Ration. But why? Oh, Serbia is a state of mine. Okay. So because Serbia is already a state, I cannot trade company there. That much I understand. But I also do not get the Add to Empire button. Maybe that only works to the full core. I'm going to try. I'm going to full core Kolubara here. Oh, that's going to take time. Thought it was just a... Of course it's going to take time. Either way, we can't just turn stuff into... you know, stuff. Oh, words. We can't just add it to the empire and then release it. What happens if I add this stuff to a trade company? Does it still contribute to overextension? If I take like a Deern, add it to the trade company, greatly improve its value for disable automatic server institutions. Okay. But it gives institution spread plus 10%. What I want to see is whether this contributes to overextension afterwards. So, and unfortunately this does not necessarily update. But I'm going to see, 118.1%. If I click this, I'm going to close this, I'm going to reopen it. It still says 118.1%. Can I still core it? I can, okay. So that does not fix it. All right, so we have to release the subject. 2 ways to do it. One is the usual one, where we find ourselves a nice little subject and release it, like Albania. Albanien, Dures, Lesje, and Kruge. So all of these. The reason why I'm hesitant with making subjects is that they probably won't be part of the HRE. Which doesn't really matter, as long as there's not a province that is in the HRE, like No. It was Ragusa that's in the HRE, yes. So as long as none of the provinces are in the HRE, I don't think it matters much. There won't be a prince, but that's kind of fine. This way they would have a center of trade. I can, of course, siphon their trade power, so it's not that bad, even if I give them a center of trade. So doing Albania might be a thing. And they have all cores, obviously, otherwise they wouldn't get the land, so that's kind of nice. And that should be enough to get me below, right? 5, 10, 14, 16? And we can try and find out. Albania is 2% overextension. Dures is 2 points, so it's totally 4, almost 5. There's Kruge and Lesje. Kruge, what did I say? Almost 5. And this is 7.5. And then 10. So it won't be enough if I just do Albania and don't give them any other land. Okay. Alternatively, Serbia or Wallachia. Wallachia is like over here. Altanian, Tergovic, Georgia, and Severin. No, that's in already core territory. I don't want to do that. So it would be Albania or Greece. Greece is too big, Albania is too small. We would have to give them more stuff. Or we just make a client state. Could just find a bunch of provinces here and make a client state out of it. They will have to core their stuff though, I believe. So maybe just do Albania and then I give them another province or two. Sure. Why not? Let's release Albania. They're really orthodox, but that is something that we can fix. Send. There you go. Immediately get imperialism against them. Nice, nice. Maybe I give them just Corfu and Epirus. Which might then be enough. Is Corfu a set of trade? No. It's garbage stuff, yeah. Let's assign, no, not client state. I have to do it through the other. If it was a client state, I could just give it to them, but no. Grand Province Epirus. And Grand Province Corfu. 10% overextension. That seems like it would be enough to fix our problems. And if you have a single month of problems, then that's fine. So this updated. But I think this only updated after the release. I don't think it updated after giving away the extra provinces. Relations. Yes, that's a thing with vassals. Don't really want to give up any of them though. Maybe just take the hit. So close. Okay, I need one more. When did this update now? Interesting. One more small province, like Arta here. I'm just going to cancel the core and grant it to my subject. Albania, Grand Province, Arta. And now our extension should be fine. What's this mission again? What did I fulfill? Oh, free the Balkans. A bunch more claims and papal influence. I mean, since they're permanent claims, why not? And then there's only Kingdom of Jerusalem in that tree. Okay, now I'm coring all the stuff. I do want this trade company to be big enough to fulfill the necessary requirements here at 50%. So let's give them another Gallipoli, I guess. I shouldn't be doing that. I should already not have been doing that to the end. Does it cost me anything to take it away? No. Because we still have people to convert here. So let's remove this. Local goods produced modifier minus 200% until for 5 years. Either we keep an Orthodox province here. It's going to be in a trade company. I don't believe it counts for our unity, but it's Orthodox and I don't like it. Let's just take the hit here. That's what we pay for the expansion. We probably can't do this again until 1715, yeah. It'll be fine. Now, I'm over on generals. I don't need this garbage general anymore. Oh, I do love that there's a detach button here now. That is an excellent button. So we can get our mill back. Not that we're constricted on that right now. We did set everything to be cored, I believe. Good. Good, 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 good. Tech is still far ahead. I mean, obviously I'm now pretty overextended. But with all the claims, these should be done relatively quickly. What's this? 2 years? I thought it would be 18 months, but okay. That's fine. And then since we're black flagged, nicely enough, we can just walk home and even ignore those rebels. You can wait for a moment. Ah, you're already going there, so that's fine. Just put you somewhere close to home. You are forced marching, which is not good. Once you're there, you're also forced marched. No, you're not anymore. Good, good, good. Come on home. It's kind of funny that you don't have vision when you black flag. I mean, I get it for game design reasons, but it's a weird thing. You have your troops there, but you still don't know what's going on. Alright. Big war on the Ottomans done. Claims on Holland, which want to be taken into... well... actual claims on Gera. And then maybe Obersticht. Also probably in a bit of a pickle votes-wise right now, because our double rep is in the cellar, thanks to overextension. It's gonna fix the setup within 2 years, of course, but yeah, when our cores are done. Ottomans are defender of the Sunni faith, that is their pro... Why did I do this? How did I do this? Must have dragged a box there. I accidentally also sent them. I got my extra merchant back. Why is... Maybe it does work the way I thought it would? Or, because I took away so much from the Ottomans here in trade power, now we have the most local trade power, or over 50%. I don't know if it actually counts the rest of my region or just the trade company provinces, but we get that extra merchant, which is nice. Now, where does the extra merchant want to work? We had one in Krakow before, I believe. Not that that is particularly relevant, because most of the stuff from Krakow is already going to me. Could have you in Pest, but then again, that's not a big issue. I do wonder if you should be steering this way. I think you should. Because if it goes from Saxony to Lübeck, we get it. And if it goes from Saxony to Rhineland, we have another chance of picking it up. While if we steer directly to Rhineland, then we might lose a bunch. Should have been doing that for a while. Don't know that there's any point in putting you into Constantinople, because there's only one exit. Could put you into Kiev. That might actually do the most. Because we gain caravan power when doing Kiev. So if I do this, then we'll see how these 4.8 change. How much we can actually steer. But not a lot. Okay. I'm gonna give it another month, but that I think that was already a monthly tick there. And that does not seem great. Game prestige, we don't need it. No point. Let's wait for one more monthly tick on, where is it? Here. Again, I don't believe this is gonna do, yeah. That's not worth it. So we can take the guy from Kiev and put you elsewhere. And we could try to make this a bit better. Where would I want to steer? Here. Would I want to steer probably straight into Saxony, right? Instead of going to Vienna and potentially losing stuff to Venice. Sure. And we overcapped on dip. Whoops. Yeah, let's move the guy from Kiev to Krakow. Hope that that's a bit better. 16.49. Dip. Dip. Thanks to all the claims, it didn't cost us any dip to take the whole Balkans there. It's pretty impressive. You do not have anything going for you. Where is Bach even? What's a Bach? I mean, I'd rather want to have it in Oltenian, I guess. Wherever that is, probably somewhere around Hungary. Because I don't know this German name. Yeah. In a proper trade node? Yes. So Wallachia, encourage, dip, and a bit on there. Now, I believe we might be over our limit. We are, slightly right now. I don't know if it changes when the cores come in. It definitely changes when we make states. So we're gonna have to fix our limit at some point. Why are you all on the same beat now? That's not okay. I wanna you not be on the same beat. And then once you two make it for one province further, I'm gonna have one of you wait as well. I just don't want them to eat all the 5% attrition that you get for being super over the limit. You are not really an army, are you? Are we still looking at 38 width? We are. Probably not for much longer. No, we still stay there. Here's next comment with upgrade and 26. So if I go here and just say conform to template, bam. You can leave it behind a bunch of cannons, but I guess that's okay for now. I think I bring them home into the Empire actually. Tio declared war on Congo. Alright. You do you, Tio. You kinda like a guy. And I have my suspicions as to how that happened. Not that I would ever lose one stacks to poor positioning or not paying attention. It's just not a thing I do. But if I had, then that would be a good reason. Bulgaria, Yeren. I really want these wars to end, honestly. Flanders is dying here. Actually losing to Burgundy in the war they declared. I really want you. Oh, I could do Great Power. No, I can't, right? There's no other Great Power on that side, yeah. That's not the button I was looking for. I was looking for Enforced Peace. Yeah, it's just not happening. Fine. Just keep on dying. I need my authority. What else do we have that we can do to make more authority? You like 2 infanterists. Go over here. You're complete now, right? Yes. I didn't actually look at the numbers. I just selected the stack and then said yes. It's not really what I had in mind. You join with these people. No, you join with these people. Influenza. Oh, quarantine the province. Certainly. Not gonna risk the spread. It's not how you deal with pandemics. 6 of these guys. There we go. And get them home. I wonder what my next war is going to be. I know we're extremely overextended right now, but that's not going to be forever, right? And then we're going to want another war. And we just did the big Ottoman one, and we still have Italy to do, and I think Milan it's ripe. Genoa, Mantua, Savoy, and Friesland. I don't like cancelling. I wonder if that means that I break my alliance to Savoy right now. Because I'm gonna break it anyway when we declare war. I don't want to vassalize you. I want you to be a free city, honestly, but you're very far away from that, right? No, it's just 12 reasons, and we're gaining like 2 diploreps soon. How much do I have right now? Like 3? Is that plus 9 from having 3 diplorep? Yes, so I get another 6 reasons for quote-unquote free. How's your opinion on me? Not France. Yeah, very, very close. So we would need more diplorep to get anything done here. We get 1 more point from that and 6 more points from integrating our cores. But then we're still down 5, 6 reasons. Not good enough. I can buy 1 diplorep, but that's only 3 reasons. If you weren't such a fool, not you, if you were in the Babylon Buffoon, this would be okay. I certainly do not want to die right now. Because we would not be elected, and that would be very, very sad. Giorgio, have some dead, some mill. Nope. People in Ghazi. You are complete? Yes. This whole remaking my stacks thing after every war is slightly annoying. Especially with us being so spread out. But hey. I wanted to wait for tech to buy the thing. Do I break with Savoy now to keep my dip alive? I can re-ally them, I think. Why can I not do anything to you? I sent a diplomat? What did I do? What did I do with you? Maybe auto improvement? Deal with spending practices. Gain 2 corruption. Don't love it. Less unrest, more production efficiency in Mecklenburg. Nyeh. Or we lose our admin advisor and we lose clergy loyalty. Our admin guy is a missionary strength person, which we're gonna need very soon when these cores are done, because we have tons of Orthodox people to get rid of. They all need to learn what a proper Catholic is. I'm kind of tempted to take the 2 corruption because it's just money. Sure. Take the corruption. I'm going to amp up my corruption reduction for a bit. Oh god, we make so much money. It's going to heavily invest into that. Yeah, we have passive corruption reduction. We could let that tick down, but I want to be on low corruption so we don't miss out on the event that gives us monarch points. Because clearly what we need is more monarch points. That's our one missing thing here. If Bohemia would only... At some point I need to take away Bohemia's ability to be... to vote for people. Essentially make them not an elector, that's what I'm trying to say. Is there anything I can do to make you vote for me a bit more? I don't think so. Aside from gaining my diplomat back, which we're going to do very soon. What do we end up here? 34 with and 15 cannons. So you really just need a couple more infantry and then you're fine. It's just making up for the losses we had. Why declared on you? On me? You can drill, you can drill, you can drill. And yeah, talk to Savoy and break the thing. Talk to Savoy and cancel the alliance. For now, no. Not break your alliances. I want to dissolve this alliance. It's not about you, Savoy. I just want to not spend all the dip. I'm still 1 over. Wasn't I 8 over 7 before? Oh, I'm probably just married to you or something like that. Kind of do like keeping my marriages right now because I need that legitimacy. We don't get much for it. It's 0.1 when we're making 3, so it's like 3% or something. Could just re-ally them. Do you have anything else I can fix there? I mean, Gera, I guess. Gera is the same reason, right? We only allied to Gera because I want them to be a free city and we're not getting that done right now. And I'm not married to you, am I? No. So if I were to... Yeah, same here, right? We get another 6 reasons, so we go down. Yeah, we can't do it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna... No, that doesn't do anything. I'm gonna break this alliance. I'm gonna remake the Savoy alliance. Then we should be fine. On everything but authority. Now, interestingly, one way to gain imperial authority seems to be victorious in a defensive call to arms. That's what the wiki says. Now, I assume that means in a call to arms where you defend the empire. And nobody dares to ever attack the empire, so that doesn't really help us much. But if they did, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Either way, we're gonna have to put another cut in here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything to say, then why not? Just go into that comment section and talk to me. And it will just be great. Until then, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.